Well, howdy. Nearly Senior Citizen here. Greetings, boys and girls, and welcome to this another brand new day. Yes, indeed. It is brightish outside, probably some form of early cloud cover, or, I mean, the sun isn't even up over our horizon yet. So, it's on the way, though, and there's greenery and trees because we have evergreens. This is the evergreen state, after all, so thumbs up for that. Anyway, the point being, it's a good day. It seems like a good day. It looks like a good day. I mean, my day didn't actually start all that good, so I was awake probably 3:30 onwards, gut ache, and then from 4 o'clock I was awake and up. Had to get up and attempt to use the facilities, and then afterward, it was 4:30, trying to go back to bed. I usually wake up and get out of bed around 5:30 from pain and all that. So even if I did fall asleep, a sleep cycle is 2 hours. An hour and a half really is closer. It's just wake up time and fall asleep time. So it's about a 2-hour period. So I'd be right in the middle of a sleep cycle when I would be normally getting up anyway. So I just got up. Because why make myself even groggier? So, been up very early and just been, watching videos and trying to think and just doing that. Thumbs up for that. Taking care of my kitty cat. She follows me around the house now. When I go downstairs to do things, if the housemates aren't up because, they have a dog, so. But if there's nobody down there, she follows me down there and then she follows me back up. So it's good and it's nice to have. I love cats. I've always been more of a cat person than a dog person. I like dogs too. It's just given the choice between live with a cat or live with a dog, I would choose to live with a cat. If given the opportunity, I'd have both, and then a smattering of other animals as well. But still. So it's going to be sad when she finally gets too old and passes on. I've had a lot of cats over the decades now. So, and it's sad every time. I'm not looking forward to her passing on, but it's going to happen. Such is life. Such speaking, I wanted to talk about excuse me, allergies and cannabis smoke usage. So cannabis smoke usage, cannabis usage, and the smoke that causes all the issues. I am still healthy. I have not caught anything. That's the point, though. This whole thing about wearing masks and whether or not you do wear a mask, and the fact that we don't have good masks, if you can find a mask at all, so they suggest you use homemade stuff, but homemade stuff, unless you've got something super good, like just a pillowcase or such, is only going to stop maybe 20% of all the stuff that's coming in. So if there's viruses in water droplets, that's going to stop next to nothing. And that's what we're effectively supposed to be using. And especially if there's any gaps at all in your mask, between your mask and your face, any gaps at all, that just cuts that in half or worse, because everything follows a path of least resistance. Airflow. So if you can get in and out through a gap without going through whatever filter it is that you've made, is going to do that. And then you're not getting any benefit at all from that thing. So as much as I would like to have a mask going out when I have to go out, I'm not helping anybody by not. If I can't get an actual mask. So I already feel socially irresponsible when I have to go out, but I still have to go out. I've hopefully got enough money left after buying things, and I got to pay for my rent today. I'm behind, but there's hopefully what's the word? The external. It's the circumstantial, the circumstances, something. The circumstances will have a little bit of lenience going for us. Oops, yeah, I need to get that done. But I still got to go out. I got to get cat food, and hopefully I'm not going to go negative doing that. And I still, so thumbs up. I mean, I still got to head out because I don't have a vehicle nor access to great amounts of food and money at any one time. Thumbs up. But again, so wearing a mask, if it's a homemade thing, it's got to be a perfect fit, and wearing a bandana type thing as a mask is not a perfect fit, so you may look like you're doing something, but you're not. And then if you even touch your mask and then touch anything else, you've ruined the even point of having it, because you're still moving the viruses and bugs everywhere with your fingers. So thumbs up. It's just all joyous. And then, of course, I had been kind of worried about this, but I have, after talking with my primary care provider and such, not so worried. My immune system used to be very, 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 very bad. I used to catch cellulitis at the drop of a hat. Back when I was an active alcoholic, I started getting cellulitis. And then afterward, when I was sober, but just going through intense stress because of my wife's physical condition, I was still getting cellulitis. Then they started me on testosterone shots for a time, and then I couldn't take them anymore because I ran out of money and such. Started to take them again for a while, but then severed my radial nerve and couldn't anymore, and since I have not been taking them. But my immune system was nothing after drinking, and then was pretty much nothing because of all the stress. After the testosterone shots and such, I've been back up to a good, solid, steady, and rock-solid immune system. I barely even get colds. I still pick up things. I still suffer every once in a while going, oh boy, I'm really dragging, and feeling like I got a bug, and then it's over the next day. Of course, we all get stuff. But I haven't had anything really big. Because before the year 2000, I used to get I used to get bronchitis all the time. Recurring. I would get bronchitis, heal up, get bronchitis, heal up, I'd have it 3 or 4 times in a year. And it was horrible. And then when I went to rehab, that's when, of course, I picked up tuberculosis. There's an actual reason I said the word. Because, yeah, I got tuberculosis, consumption, the thing that kills you if you don't treat it. So that was special. But that was when my immune system was also rock bottomed. But even at that, when you're in close quarters with people that have tuberculosis, the aerosolized and water droplets just from breathing and such gets it up. So you breathe it in, and then you've got it too. And of course, nobody knew that somebody had TB, but they did. So yay, yeah, I got tuberculosis and then found out about it. But there is a medication that you take. It takes about a full year to do the entire series of meds, because you got to take one series that lasts months and months, and then you take another series that lasts months and months, and then when you're done, you are pretty much cured. Pretty much, because when I took the meds, and with the meds they were giving me, and I can't imagine it's changed too much, after you were cured, there was still about a 1% chance that at some point during your life you were going to die horribly of tuberculosis. But that 1% chance is so much better than you've got it you're gonna die now. So yeah, I took the meds, and there's still always a chance that that's gonna happen. Life is life. Here it's like, what was it, Wyatt Earp? I am in the esteemed company of people like that died of consumption. Thumbs up. Past that, though, I've just been surviving. I went out for my hopefully not as much needed like this anymore walkies. That was incredibly convoluted English. What I meant to say was I did a lot of my final hitting some places walkies part. So now when I go out walkies, if I go out, I don't have to go into stores, except every couple days I'm still going to have to head down to like Safeway because I can't carry much at a time and my vehicle is not functional. So I gotta go out to the stores. Thumbs up. Hopefully at some point I'm going to be able to buy toilet paper as well, because there's been none, still none. Thank goodness I bought a package when I did. But good Lord, people and their hoarding still. The stuff comes in and people descend on it like locusts. It's like, look, just go in, buy one or two, and then leave it for other people. There's still such a horrific run on so much stuff, it's ridiculous. I can't find just rubbing alcohol. That's what the word is. Thank you for helping me out there. I appreciate that. I can't find rubbing alcohol because everyone is hoarding that. So it shows up when any amount does, and everyone just descends on it like locusts. And you know, it would be nice if the hoarding stuff kind of came to a halt, but life is life, isn't it? But past that, still just thinking about various things, this, that, and the others. For whatever reason, expending more mental energy thinking about the other multiverse in my cosmic horror pantheon stuff. Trying to think of what well, my hair is all pointy and pokey from sleep. Well, what the other universe would be like after the people in the Infinite City have won the battle against Amaterasu and such. Because in our multiverse, of course, she is the Gakira, most powerful. There is no other Gakira in our multiverse. There is only her. And then her children, the Angakira, there's only 12, but they are still. There's others that have, equal or greater brute force strength, equal or greater abilities, but no one in our multiverse has the ability to step into the city from wherever they are except for the Gakira, Amaterasu, and her children. But in this other multiverse, they were kicked out of the city after about 40 trillion years of fighting, and 4 of Amaterasu's children either dying or just abandoning the rest of the family. So in that multiverse, the only 2 of existences of splits of Amaterasu and her children, they aren't. She isn't the Gakira. The inhabitants, the species, the race of the people who made the city and live in it now after kicking them out are the Gakira. Amaterasu and her children are just another Gakiru, another powerful thing. But there's things with more power, things with more skill, and they can't step into the city because they never got a real foothold in. So of the 8 remaining children, 6 of them fully feel much more humbled about their existence in this multiverse, because after all, they realized they were the invaders, invading these other people's home. Of course they were going to rally and fight. So it's a very, very different universe. The people in that city are just very militaristic, very aware that at any time any other threat could come, and maybe this time they wouldn't be able to fight it off. So they're always ready now. And that influences everything from top to bottom, side to side, in every direction in that entire multiverse. So, heavy duty. And of course, Amagrats and her children are just scattered out in the various of the Ungara, occasionally the Ungare, but it's so much different for them because they're not top of the food chain there. They got stomped down, and stomped down hard. Of course, the people in the city still have it hard because there are some that say, why should we rebuild? We'll never be able to rebuild. We'll be rebuilding for eternity. We should just fence off the damaged parts. Well, they'll still be doing it for eternity because it's an infinitely large area of damage. Thumbs up. And of course, switching over to this camera, I've opened up 24 hours worth of comments in my community tab. I'm going to go through and thank 20 to 25 people for having left me a comment. There are a ton of comments of late because my reaction to Little Peep video just has exploded and people are still watching and commenting. Thank you, each and every one of you. Greatly, greatly appreciate it. If I mispronounce any username, no disrespect is intended, and I'm not reading the comments right now, just thanking you for having left. I'm going to read them all. Thumbs up each one I can. I'm going to read as many as I can. Thumb up is one. Yes, that sort of stuff on comments later on. So, back to this camera. Let me call it my Chrome. We have GS Humberto, thumbs up. We have Fizzy Cool, greatly appreciated. XMMX_Rob, greatly appreciated. Stacy Prado, greatly appreciated. Barbara, thank you very much. We have Tekken Mods, greatly appreciated. Fat Olympian, greatly appreciated. We have Donna, thumbs up. And Rye Dog, greatly appreciated. There's John Rowland, greatly appreciated. Young I, or Phi, F-Y-E, thumbs up and thank you. We have Zetra, greatly appreciated. Jay Deadly with a 3 instead of an E. Ethan Knight, thumbs up and thank you. We have Vludmist, greatly appreciated. Xavier Carell, thumbs up and thank you. Jakob Van Dale, greatly appreciated. Fly Gamer V2, thumbs up and thank you. We have Willie S, greatly appreciated. There is Clicks, thumbs up, and then there is Michaela Kuhn, thumbs up and thank you. 999, greatly appreciated. Paul Benavides, greatly appreciated. EPK Films, I sure hope I'm close on my counting. Oh boy, my memory. And then last but not least, Patrick Suss, greatly appreciated. Each and every one of you. You get me out of my head, making sure I'm centered, into the world, dealing with real people, definitely a positive and a good thing. When you're depressed, you need to get out of the echo chamber of your own skull, definitely a thumbs up. If, excuse me. Ugh. Boy, now I got a headache from coughing. Thumbs up. If you could check out my various links, I have Twitter, Facebook, GoFundMe, Patreon.com. If you could donate to my GoFundMe campaign or become a Patreon.com patron like one of these beautiful and awesome people, that would be beautiful and awesome. If you want to help me out but didn't want to send money to one of those two places, I have a PayPal link down below. That would be cool if you could check that out. And if you wanted to help me out but didn't want to send money at all, I also have an Amazon wish list link down below as well. That would be cool if you could check that out. Now, do not feel obligated. I do not feel entitled. And if you cannot donate or you simply do not donate, I take all good wishes and I deposit them in the bank of my heart where I draw interest. Thank you very much. If you could toss me a like, I do appreciate all the positive validation I get from my existence. A definite thumbs up. And of course, if you could subscribe to the channel, that would be very cool. Greatly appreciated. Now, I would understand if you did not wish to, but if you are down with it, I will do my very best to keep you entertained from now until the literal end of time. Definitely a thumbs up. Now, back to this camera. Oh, kitty. She's back curling around my feet again. Good morning. Well, I have this video. I have another video that I might have recorded and need to edit and render. I'm not sure. I know I have to do some recording and then some editing and some rendering at some point. So definitely a thumbs up on that. You need to stay busy. Everybody does. You need some form of purpose in your life. And that's a good thing. So you take care. Have a great day today. I will see you on the flip side, my friend, and that is a very, very good thing. I'm going to change this again very soon, but right now we need to maintain social distancing. So, take care and I'll see you.